Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Cupid, and y'all, let me tell you, I am ready for this reading today. I'm ready for this reading. But before we get into the reading, a couple things. First things first is I am super duper close to 2K subscribers, and I'm so excited. I'm like really close. And so I have been really trying to decide, like, what am I going to do to celebrate? Like, how am I going to celebrate 2K subscribers? So I'm not sure yet. But when I do hit that number, I will make sure to announce with you guys what we're going to do to celebrate. I feel like that would be the best time to do it, you know? I don't want any waiting or anticipating, you know? I just want once I reach that milestone, then we can party, we can have fun. So anyway, like, I'm definitely like just super pumped. So I just wanted to share that. I'm super close. I'm super excited. Thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. Thank you for all of you who've been watching. Thank you to those who've been commenting, getting readings from me, etc., etc. You know, I am very, very grateful for the support. Anywho, oh yeah, before we get into the reading, if you enjoy burning candles, then go ahead and check out Manifest Wax. It's a candle shop that I use. The website is going to be in the description box below. Be sure to check them out. All of their products are made with intention, okay, to be used as part of your manifestation practice. So, yeah, in the description box. Okay, so let's get into the groups. Group 1 is going to be this cherry charm. Group 1 will be the cherry charm. Group 2 will be this really interesting and intricate heart charm, okay? And it has two sides to it. It has two sides to it. Okay. And then group 3 is going to be this cross, this red cross. I just realized I never said what the reading is about. Oh my God. It's because you already know, right? You already know what this reading's about. But we're going to get into what's draining you. Y'all, this intro is so backwards, but that's fine. What's draining you, right? And I feel like I'm going to leave it there. This could be about anything, right? This is just about you and what's draining you right now. What do you need to hear? Okay? So anyway, as always, there is going to be an image of the group so that you can pause the video and meditate on which group you belong to. And all timestamps for each group will be in the description box below. See you at your reading. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. We're going to get right into it. What's draining you, group 1? Okay? Messages you need to know. You've chosen the cherries. You have chosen the cherries. Okay. What is draining group 1? What's draining group 1? What's draining group 1? Ten of Wands. And it came in the reverse. Ten of Wands. What's draining group 1? Seven of Wands. Let me tell you, 3 is the magic number. That's why you get 3 wishes. What's draining group 1? Judgment. I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, group 1. You either have a lot of responsibilities or you have some heavy responsibilities. Maybe you're hard on yourself. It might not necessarily be that these things, they come with pressure, but maybe it's something you put pressure on yourself about. For some of you, you want to end something, right? There's something you keep going back to, or something you have kept, something you've tried to keep going. And whatever this is, it's draining you. It's not fun. It's not anything that you want to be a part of. This could be work related with the Ten of Wands. This could be a job you've quit, or could be something that you used to do and you don't do anymore, or it's something you keep going back to, like I said. But I'm seeing that there's something about it that just doesn't work, because there's this 8 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. There's something about this that just never really works out, right? That's why you keep not doing it, or you keep breaking up if this is about a connection, or you keep quitting that job or that type of job, right? Something you keep... But with the 7 of Wands, I'm getting like a very fixed energy, a very stubborn energy, like... Maybe for some of you, you felt like you had something to prove in this situation. Some of you, you may feel like you have to, like I said, like something about your responsibilities. Judgment. What's draining you? Judgment. Maybe some of you don't struggle. You struggle with this decision, right? And that alone is what's draining, that you can't really seem to decide with this thing, right? It could be anything. For some of you, it's a relationship, or it's a job that you have. And it's like, this thing is frustrating because you're very stubborn about it. Let's get some more cards. What's draining group 1? What's draining group 1? What is this? 3 of Coins. And this came out in the reverse too. This is not working. Whatever this is, it's just not working. Okay? I'm also getting like, it's not going to work out. This isn't for you. Whatever it is, it's not for you. It's not a good fit. And it's going to have the opposite effects. This is not... I'm also hearing like wrong foundations, right? The foundations will be wrong. Or there's something about this. It's not a good fit. The Three of Pentacles here. This is going to take from you, I'm hearing. Because the Three of Pentacles is like, it can be like an investment. This is the opposite. This is being robbed, right? This is being robbed, taken from, stolen, scammed, right? The input is greater than the out, okay? I'm holding this deck upside down. But yeah, this is like a mirror. You see this? It's like a mirror. We have the Seven of Wands here and then the Seven of Cups. This stubborn energy puts you in Seven of Cups in reverse, right? And you see how these sunflowers are in the circle around him, and then in the reflection, the cups are reflected. And so it's like, whatever this is, like, it's like it's not really what you think it is, or it's not what you want it to be, okay? What the reality of this, right, if you were to reflect and look into the mirror, is that it's going to, literally the cups are upside down with the Seven of Cups. It's literally going to drain you. It literally will take from you any opportunity. I mean, regarding whatever this is, regarding whatever area of your life this is, the opportunities in that area of your life are going to disappear. It's going to take away from the opportunities you can have, right? This is going to block a path in some way, or block your happiness, or block your ability to have the fulfillment you want, or get the types of offers, or whatever. It's something it's going to take from you. What's draining group 1? The cherries. What's draining group 1? I just want one card, Spirit. Please. What's draining group 1? Eight of Cups again. An inability to decide. That's how I'm looking at it. That's what's draining you. Because you can't, it's like you aren't making a real decision about whatever this is. You keep coming back to it, right? You keep leaving the door open. And you keep leaving the door open for whatever this is. How much time do we have left? All right. I think that's enough, man. I think that's enough. See, the Fool is here at the bottom of the deck, okay? You need to, whatever this is, you need to break free from whatever this is, and it's time to start on a new path, on the right path, the one that's for you. It's like you're kind of going on this false path, right? Whatever this is, it's a distraction, okay? You know how in Alice in Wonderland, she's trying to get home, but all these little things are like distractions. She gets distracted, and then now she's still trying to get home, then she gets distracted again. That's what this was. This was a mishap. This was that tea party with the Mad Hatter. Like, you were confused. It's okay. We grow and we learn. But it's like now it's time for you with the Fool to break free and get back on that path. Right? Go, get back to your journey, okay? And it's like, whatever this is, it could be familiar. It's, for some of you, it's really familiar. It's a safe space. Or maybe not even a safe space, but it's a comfortable space to be in, whatever this is. Even though it's showing itself to not working out as much as you want it to, But it's like, because you've been doing this for so long, or because you've already, you know, whatever it is, it's like you don't want to let go of it. And also I'm getting that you feel like you've invested in this too. You've put in so much time and effort for whatever this was. But it's like, I feel like there's a delusion here. There's something you want to be. It's like you still want it to work, right? You still want, that's what it really is. You just still want it to work, even though it's not working, even though it's time to move on. But it's like, you want it to work. You did all this. You invested. You really want it to work. Let's get some messages and then we'll get a card for advice. What's draining group 1? What's draining group 1? The warnings are clear. The warnings are clear. Slow and steady came out in the reverse. There's something you're trying to rush. You're trying to rush some outcome. And that's it's slowing you down. And not in a good way, because slow and steady, this is about taking your time. This is about doing things the right way, whatever way that is, right? Doing things in the proper way, or the way that is the most suitable. But it's like you're trying to rush the outcome, okay, with this, right? And that's in this mirror, right? It's right underneath this mirror. You don't want to see that you're rushing this, or that you're not really seeing that you are not really allowing this to be what it is. You're on the wrong path, right? You're on the wrong path. So you need to stop trying to rush this outcome. Accept that you're on the wrong path, right? Open up to it and acknowledge this. Okay? And then just go back, and it's okay. Forgive yourself, right? Sometimes we make those mistakes, or we go in the wrong direction. It's okay. But now you have the power to turn around and just go back to where you were and get back on that path. Okay? What's draining group 1? Yes, retrace your steps. Oh my God. All material. Time and place at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Retrace your steps. That's clear. Just go back. Okay? Right? You went 3 steps in the wrong direction. Okay, 3 steps back to where you were. Okay? It's never too late. And then with the all material, I feel like whatever this is that you want, or that you wanted out of this situation, this to me says it can be replaced, and it can be better the next time. Okay? All this is material, right? And not even to be funny, but even if this is a relationship, that too. All of life is fleeting. It's, you know, it's not, nothing's really truly grounded. It's except in the moment, you know? So there's no need to cling so hard to a person or a job or a whatever if it's not working, because another one can come along, a better one. And on top of that, you have time, right? Time and place. You have time. Okay? There's time to get what you need. You know, I was thinking about this in the car the other day. Time never really runs out, right? time never really runs out. There's always time, right? It's just that the way things are now, it ends, okay? And so it's like, you're always going to have time. Just think of it that way. Things can shift, things can change, things can move. You can die and you will still have time, okay? So just don't force yourself in the wrong direction out of fear that there's not enough time or that you have to have it right now, okay? Your job is to just stroll along the path. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to get one card of advice for you. One card of advice for group 1. Bravery. Bam! I don't know. There's something about that. Bravery. Ooh, and then history at the bottom of the deck. But it's like in the reverse. Right? Like retrace your steps. Go back. You're like, go back. But with this bravery card, your advice is to... Let me tell you, oftentimes people avoid making decisions because they are afraid, right? They're afraid of something. But this bravery card, to me, I'm seeing it next to this judgment, and it's saying, be brave and be the fool. Make that decision and just go into the unknown. It's all right, okay? When you're decisive, you open the door for compromise. What if I don't like the decision I made? What if I don't like the outcome? What if it comes to fruition and I hate it? So we're scared. Let's not make any decision at all. What if I regret that decision? So we don't make any decision at all. Your advice is to be brave. You don't need this. Whatever this is, whatever reason you're clinging to it, you don't need it. Okay? So just let it go and get back on track. Okay? That's all I have for you today, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, feel free to leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe and ring that notification bell if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos. Bye! Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. We're about to get right into it, okay? Who? I said who. Okay. What is draining you, Group 2? Mojo Bid. What is draining Group 2? Uh-oh. Sorry, let me just get... Okay, Group 2. What is draining Group 2? We have 9 of Swords. What is draining Group 2? What is draining Group 2? Ten of Pentacles. What is draining Group 2? What is draining Group 2? The Magician. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. What's draining you? I heard playing games. Okay, playing games. That's definitely for some of you. Either you're playing games or somebody you know is playing games. I'm hearing that somebody is manipulative. Somebody's manipulative. For some of you, this is someone in your home. Now, this could be you. This could be you. Right? Mojo, what are you doing? Stop. Yeah. But whatever this is, this energy around you is draining you. This is interesting. With the Nine of Swords, I really get that there is some anxiety in this situation, right? Someone's really anxious. Somebody's watching their back, I'm getting. But I feel like they have good reason to, right? If this is you watching your back, I feel like you have good reason to with the Nine of Swords. It could be because this person is in close proximity to you. For some of you, this person is physically abusive. Okay? If not, this person is emotionally abusive, mentally maybe. They like to gaslight. They lie about things. They spin stories, they spin up tales, right? With this Ten of Pentacles here, they show what they want to show. They put on a show, is what I'm getting. The way he's opening this robe to show the stars, it's almost like a puppet stage. It's almost like he's constructing this scene. He controls the narrative, right? The reality. I didn't mean to say he, but I'm just looking at this. It looks like a male figure in this room, even though they're all skeletons. Just the way this figure is. I don't know. But for some of you that might resonate, this could be a he. This could be somebody who is a he. But for some of you, that doesn't resonate. It doesn't matter. If you're the person who feels anxious and, it's like you don't know what to believe, right? You're on edge. You don't know what to believe. This person doesn't want to be seen for some reason. This person's hiding something. Whoever this abusive, manipulative person is, they're hiding something. They're trying to cover something up. Or it has to do with what they're doing behind the scenes, like how they're doing it. It's not really, for some of them it's what they're doing behind the scenes, and others it's how they're pulling the strings. Whatever this is, that's what's interesting about this person. For some of you, somebody's doing witchcraft on you, and I've never, ever, ever, ever have ever felt the need to say that, but I'm seeing it clear. Somebody is doing that shit behind your back. Please take what resonates. Don't go around pointing fingers, but if you even suspect, I feel like you're tired, you're anxious, you're stressed. This person is harvesting your energy. But let's get more cards because I'm talking a lot. Whew. For some of you, you live with this person. We have 5 of Swords. What's draining group 2? You know, on the way home, I was just so ready for this reading because I felt like it was a reading I had to do. I kept feeling like there was some messages that need to come out. So I feel like this is it. These messages need to be heard. What's draining group 2? What's draining group 2? Tell me more about this, Spirit. Three of Cups. This could be a family member. The Hermit. Huh. This could be a family member. This could be a roommate. This person with the Hermit here, this is what they do behind closed doors. They plot. They fabricate. They manipulate. They try and show one thing, or they try and show something outward while they're doing something else behind the scenes. But what's interesting here, so first of all, with the 5 of Swords, you and this person likely had arguments, disagreements. There were some things that y'all just could not agree on, right? For some of y'all, you and this person could have had a physical altercation, okay? For some of you, this is a spouse or some other family member. For some of you, this could just be like a roommate situation, or just like, because I'm seeing the 3 of Cups, so I'm getting, it could be family, or it could be that you are in close proximity to these people or this person. But the 6 of Wands here is at the bottom of the deck. The 6 of Wands. Huh. This has to be about this person's motive. Their motive. With the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like we don't know this person's motive. I'm looking at this and I don't see this person's motive. This person could just be like this. There's not anything they want out of it. Not really. With the 6 of Wands, to me, this is about something being ongoing. The Wheel of Fortune is like a wheel. A cycle. A hamster wheel. This is just how this person is. This is just what they do. They just drain people. They just abuse people. They manipulate people. They first of all, this person's hiding. But see, when you're like this, you have to hide, right? When you are like this, when you want to be, you know, you want to dominate people and you want to be on top and you want to make people feel weak, or you want to be the one that feels the strongest, and it escalates to this type of thing, all you can do is hide. Because you're dangerous, right? That's all you can do. A predator has to slither and sneak and duck until the right time to jump out. So this person constantly hides with the Magician. When I was turning this heart over, it was like I was like 2 sides, like a face, and one is more intricate, like a mask, right? This person will wear a mask. And this is draining. This is draining you. They want to drain you. Now, let me tell you, because I do feel like somebody listening is the person in the mask who's abusive. And let me tell you, this is draining you too. This is draining you. This is for this person. They need to hear this. Because you're not being real. You're not being honest. And it's more work. It's more work to play little silly games, right? It's more work to be evil. It's more work to be an agent of chaos, okay? So you're always going to be tired. You're always going to feel that lack because you're not actually investing in yourself. You're ripping and taking away from others. But guess what? You are the endless well. When you love yourself and when you give to yourself and forgive yourself, and you don't have that need to hurt others, you become the endless well. You can always give to you. I feel like you need to hear that. But anyway, yeah, because when people do that, it's because they're holding on to something deep within, a lack or insecurity or some trauma. They're holding on to this feeling of not being enough, and then they take it out on other people because they don't feel good enough. I can't just be myself. I have to lie. I have to scheme. I have to shape shift. I have to hide and duck because I don't feel like I can get what I want by just being me. I don't feel like I can just, I have to steal it. But anyway, let's get some messages for you, group 2. I didn't mean to lecture like I'm somebody's mom, but I've been feeling really vigilant, to be honest. I'm here for the people. We gotta heal. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Being a good person means holding yourself up to that standard you set for yourself. I am who I say I am, first of all. I am who I say I am. And that means you're making sure your actions align with that. I'm a good person not just because I want to be, but because I am through my actions. I love with my actions, not just my words. What is draining group 2? What is draining group 2? Some of y'all might need to watch group 1. What is draining group 2? You cannot build muscle if you do not use them. You cannot build muscle if you do not use them. Some of you guys, this is about standing up for yourself, maybe. Anticipate the impact of your actions. We were just talking about actions, right? Is what you're doing getting you the outcome you want? Ask yourself that. Is what I'm doing really getting me the outcome I want? And if it's not, then maybe change what you're doing. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to grow and learn. But key word, grow and learn. You cannot grow if you don't learn. If you're continuing to do the same thing because you're stubborn and you just need to be that way or you just need to make it work, well, you're not growing. Okay? Because you're not learning. I am who I say I am. I'm not a fraud. I do what I do because I am, and I stand by what I am. If you wouldn't stand beside you in a courtroom, what does that mean to you? If you wouldn't stand by you if you were a whole different person, then what does that say about you, right? At the end of the day, you're the person, you need to love you the most. But at the same time, are you a person you can love? You have to ask yourself that. Because how can you expect others to put you on this pedestal and give to you and all this other stuff, but you're not even the type of person that you would give to? You know what I mean? That's for somebody. But for others of you, I feel like there's a need to act in some way, right? If you're dealing with a person like this who's manipulative or whatever, there's some type of value in acting. You need to act, okay? Your actions, right? The impact of your actions here. What type of inactions are you taking? You cannot build muscle if you don't use them. There's an element of fear, of course. I'm looking at the Six of Wands of like the future. Somebody is thinking about where they're going to go. Where they're going to go. Well, that's up to you. You got legs. You got to carry yourself there, right? But it's like being willing and ready to do that. To hold yourself up to get to the next destination. Even if it's like hard or you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what to expect. One more card for group. One more card for group 2. What's draining group 2? Some of you don't think about your actions, to be honest. You might act without thinking. Hurt. Somebody's hurting. Somebody's hurting. Okay? Somebody's hurting in this situation. If you're the person that's the bully, you are holding on to a lot of hurt that you don't really think others know about. But let me tell you, I feel like you wear it on your face. You can tell when somebody's hurt. You can tell when somebody's sad. Okay? It shows in their eyes. Others of you, this situation is painful, and this hurt that you're dealing with is draining you in this situation. No matter where you stand in this reading, it's the pain that is draining you. And there is a call to action regarding like centering the truth of yourself. We got claim the stage at the bottom of the deck. You are important. You don't have to hide. You can run. For some of you, you can run. For others of you, you can be you. You can be real. It's kind of scary how hard it can be for so many people to just be themselves. They're scared of themselves. Overall advice for group 2. Overall advice for group 2. Management. Interesting. Therapy. I'm hearing somebody needs therapy. Somebody needs to hear that it's okay to ask for help, right? You can ask for help. There's somebody who can help you manage whatever this is you got going on. It could just be out of your, what's draining as well is that whatever you're dealing with is really out of your, you need help pretty much. Like, you can't just do this on your own. You're overwhelmed. You can't just do this on your own. Okay? You need to ask for help. For some of you, you really need to watch group 1. Okay? And then the divine here. This is a message from the divine. This is, I feel like for a lot of you, you needed to hear this. Okay? For a lot of you, you needed to hear this. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, group 2. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really hope it resonated. I hope you got something out of this. And if you did enjoy the reading, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post a new video, then go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 2. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. You've chosen the red cross, okay? And we're going to get right into it. What's draining you, group 3? You know, I'm drinking orange juice today, and it is literally one of my favorite fruit juices. I think first would be apple juice, and then second would be orange juice. Okay. What is draining group 3? Ace of Cups. What's draining group 3? The Devil. What's draining group 3? 6 of Pentacles. All right. There's some type of codependency here that is draining you. This could be an attachment style. Maybe you get attached really quickly. We're here with the Ace of Cups, right? You get attached quickly, or you get really carried away in the honeymoon phase. Okay. You put up with this 6 of Pentacles. I feel like I'm seeing that you put a lot into a situation before it's even really panned out, right? You invest a lot before a situation can really fully pan out. And I'm seeing with the 6 of Pentacles too that it's often not reciprocated, or there's just been plenty of times where it wasn't reciprocated. Maybe you spend a lot of money, I'm seeing too. Some of you might spend a lot of money too early, right? And there's nothing wrong with like paying for a date, paying for parking, you know, maybe a flower in the beginning, right? But if you're buying gifts and y'all haven't even been together 6 months, you know, you might be just jumping the gun, right? I feel like in a relationship, the first gift should be a birthday gift, you know, because there are levels to gifts, you know, and I always do feel like it's a red flag when somebody gifts something really nice too early. For some of y'all, that's the type of situation you're in. There's somebody you're dating and it hasn't been that long and they are overdoing it. It's a red flag, a red cross, right? This person could be love bombing, right? For some of you, this person could be love bombing. But you know, for others of you, if that's not the case, there is just this overall energy of doing too much too soon, getting too attached. If you're dealing with somebody who's love bombing you, this person, they're like that. Like, they have an attachment style like that, where it's like they have to rush it, right? They get really attached too soon. And this could be, this person they either need the validation, or there's another motive that they have. Okay? There's another motive that they have for why they're doing the most. But for some, I just think it's like the validation. Because I'm getting for, if this is you or if it's them, it doesn't matter. I'm getting at the end, the result is that you're not satisfied, right? You've invested all this money, which I feel like is for most of y'all. You've invested all this money so soon, or just other resources so soon, and it wasn't paid back to you. And it happens enough times to where you're sitting there looking at yourself like, oh, okay, I get none of that back. Right? You're frustrated about it often. And so it's like, you or them, right? The outcome is never what it was really intended. Yeah, so for a lot of y'all, either this behavior is draining you, whether it's coming from you or another person. Okay? This doing the most too soon energy. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like some of y'all, it's that money. You be spending money too soon. Maybe you give money. Maybe it doesn't even have to be in like romantic relationships, but just in your relationships, period. You give a lot too soon to people. Right? A new friendship, a new buddy, right? All of a sudden you're giving so much. What's draining group 3? What's draining group 3? Four of Cups. Nine of Coins. What's draining group 3? Ten of Coins. Four of Swords. This is about being cautious, right? We got Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Four of Cups here. This is about being cautious, right? I feel like you're not being cautious enough, right? I'm also hearing you don't trust yourself, okay? With the Four of Cups. Well, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, it's like you don't trust yourself. You're holding back. That's what I'm getting at with the Four of Swords. You're holding back. With the Four of Cups, you're holding back. You don't trust yourself to do whatever on your own, right? You don't trust yourself to attract genuine friendships on your own, genuine connections on your own, right? So you do the most to get these people to like you, when really is draining you. With this nine of coins here, you need to be more like a budget, right? Budget your energy, right? Budget your resources in terms of what you're willing to give to other people, right? This is about boundaries too. At the end of the day, boundaries about what's yours to give and what's yours to keep, right? What belongs to you? What's, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something you really need to figure out, what's yours to keep for yourself and not give away to other people, okay? Because in the end, if you're doing all that too soon, if you're not cautious, you know, you'll end up with nothing. Like a sacrifice with this cross, like a sacrifice. You just threw yourself on the altar. Take all my money. Take all my money. I love you. Or whatever. But not to be rude, but it's like that's the energy. It's like this, you know, just giving it all away too soon. But with the 10 of coins here, this lets me know that what you have is too valuable for that. That's why you feel some type of way when you look and see that it wasn't reciprocated. You have too much value. Okay? You're the Queen of Pentacles here. And so what's draining you is just like this energy of doing too much too early. If this is about somebody you've just met, it's the same thing. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You are abundant, right? You are valuable, and this person is love bombing you or doing, you know, whatever, because they see that, right? And they want some of that too. Let's get some messages for group 3. What's draining group 3? What's draining group 3? What's draining group 3? No more. Remember, this is about boundaries. Knowing when to say no. Knowing when to stop giving. Right? Knowing when to tell somebody, stop. No, I don't want that. Don't give me that, right? Whether you're the person giving or receiving. This is about boundaries. No more. Strategist. Right? Remember I was saying like budgeting your energy, right? You can still give, but you need to learn how to play your cards, okay? And if you're not the person giving and you're dealing with somebody like this is about knowing how to spot these types of red flags. Knowing about, you know, learning what that looks like when somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, okay? Strategist, playing your cards right. You can be friends, you can make friends, but you don't have to give all your goodies away, you know, too soon. Giving all your recipes for bread pudding or whatever, you know. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get in your bed. Go. Alright. One more card. What is draining group 3? You know, you don't have to tell them all your favorite, you know, spots to shop at just yet. Okay? What's draining group 3? No again. We have start over. That makes me think of the cross too, like the resurrecting. I'm getting here that this is let you know it's not too late to have boundaries. You know, we often think like, oh, well, I already let this person treat me, you know, this way, or I already let them do this. It'll be weird if I suddenly, you know, put this boundary up and don't want to do it no more. And like, look, if that person reacts in a judgmental or mean or insensitive way about you being honest about your boundaries, that person doesn't deserve access to you. Okay? But you can always start to put up boundaries. You can always change your mind. Strategist. A good strategist knows when to re-strategize, right? They don't just keep doing the same thing over and over because that's the plan. Like, no, we can rework the plan, right? And if at any point you want to stop, or you want to stop something, you can. At any point you want to put up a new boundary, you can. Okay? Let's get one card of advice for group 3. With the 4 of Swords, I'm seeing like sleep on it. Think about it. Right? Try things out. You can always change your mind. You can always redo. Not always redo, but you can always say like, okay, I'm going to change how I allow people to treat me. I'm going to change what I give to people on a daily basis. You can always change that. And if somebody want to act confused, like, look, these are the new rules and regulations. These are the updated terms and conditions. Sign that you've read and understood them if you want access to me. And if they want to keep having access, they're going to have to accept those new terms and conditions. You know? One card of advice for group 3. Dang. The whole deck came out of my hand. It's alright. Give me just 1 second. I have to shuffle slow with the bigger cards. One card of advice for group 3. One card of advice for group 3. What are you doing? Get over here. We're just trying to do something bad. One card of advice for group 3. I'm almost done. One card of advice for group 3. Okay. The Divine. Y'all, the Divine came out in the last group too. You know, I really feel like this is about trusting yourself here with the Divine, right? Trusting that you'll be heard. Trusting that what you're feeling is the truth. You can believe in it, you know. You can put up those boundaries at any point. I'm also getting protection here with the Divine, right? Knowing and understanding when it is time to protect yourself, right? Right. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is about self-preservation, okay? Trust, okay? Self-preservation. You know what to do, right? With the Divine here, spotting those red flags. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that's all I have for you today, group 3. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell.